G'day gang, we knew it was going to be a tough season, this one. We take on Eupen today, who are yet to open their account. Let's see if we can keep ourselves clear of our relegation rivals here and come away with the chocys. G'day gang, welcome back to Chump and Champ. I'm Waylands, but most people call me Wally. Today we are taking on Eupen in the Belgian Pro League A. Since we last came to you, we've played a handful of matches. We lost 5-2 against AA Ghent, but I was pretty happy with that. We were 4-0 down and we come back and scored a couple. So we did ourselves proud there. We managed to draw in the local derby against rivals Standard Liège, won a friendly there. Lost to the club that we didn't get the job at, Antwerp, so that was disappointing. But we did beat Lorcan Temez, which was pretty good, and then we lost 2-4 against Charleroi. Yeah, the other local rivals. Which brings us on to the match against Eupen, which we're going to bring you today. We currently lie 15th in the Pro League A. We are only 1 point clear of the drop zone, but we are two and a bit games ahead of Eupen here. So we go into this match here with every chance of coming away with the chocys. Team news-wise, not a lot of changes here. We've kind of fallen back to this 4-3-3 lineup. I mean, pushing the wing-backs forward was just asking for trouble with the quality of our back three there not being really what it could be. So I think I've come back to the drawing board a bit, and I've decided, no, Wally, you need to play a defensive midfielder. It just stops it up, and I need to keep the wing-backs back. But we are persisting with the three up front. It seems to be how it works best, as you can see here, with plenty of goals going in. 4 for Van Roy, the boy. 3 for Charlie Caton, and 4 for Nicholas Arai. Andre Ricardo even getting on the scoreboard there as well. Form's reasonably good across the board. I mean, Santos, Pidaloo, been a bit of a worry, but Pidaloo's form has come good lately. But the good thing is Martz has been good in that anchor role there when he comes on. And we've also got Mariotti back from his injury layoff there. So we're trying to give him a little bit of match time to build him up. Alphonse Vermeulen also taking a bit of time to come up to scratch here. But having said that, I'm finding it difficult to find Alphonse the time on the pitch that he probably needs. Loic Rater can probably come onto the bench here. Probably for Mariotti there, to be fair. And just to give me a little bit more just to give me a little bit more versatility on the left here. As you can see, a lot of guys way behind the familiarity on this, so there is a lot to come from this tactic still. But we go into today's match against Eupen with Picconi in the goals. The back four is Akas, Santos, Maricic, and Deleuze. Now Deleuze, I'm just going to have a quick look at this. Yeah, he's only played the one bad game. He gets another run there, Deleuze. He's actually been reasonably good there, as you can see. Last 5 games, a 7.28. Really, really happy with that. The midfield trio is Pidaloo at the base. So how I'm working this is Pidaloo plays here against the weaker sides to give us a bit more creativity. And Martz is playing there against the stronger teams to give us a bit more defensive stability. Ricardo and Bowen in the centre of the park. And Pidaloo quite often plays there instead of Bowen because Bowen's form's not been great this season. Van Roy, Caton and Arai up front. Usual cast on the bench here. Van Gont has just been handed another Suriname call-up. So hopefully he actually gets to make his debut in the next match for them. He's been called up a couple of times now, but is yet to make that first appearance for them. As you can see, the Arseman wants me to make a lot of changes there. I'm not listening to his crap. And we are going to go out there and absolutely kick some ass. Before we do that, though, Leon Gautier got renamed by someone in the comments. He wanted Richard Diamond Jr., which is Dickie Diamond fame, from the Penistone save, if any of you are still around that used to watch that one. It's not Dickie Diamond, it's Dickie Diamond's Belgian cousin, Richard Deman, who is playing in the side for us, but is on the bench today. Let's get into things here and hopefully pile on the misery here for poor Eupen, who have not won a game all season at this stage. We're going to go with the revenge here because we did lose to them last time, as I was horribly reminded by the press interview before the game. I've actually started going to the press interviews after being criticised for it in my interview with Antwerp before. So we're not going to have any of those shenanigans stopping me getting a job. I don't think it really makes much difference, to be honest, but I want to do all the little 1% of things to make sure we get there. Like I said, we're giving it full send this season. And, Bowen from distance. What have I said? I always say it, gang. Bag your players, and they'll come out and prove you wrong, because that's just the evil bastard that Football Manager can be from time to time. Good bit of build-up play here, as it so often is down the right through Arai and whoever's playing there, and the midfielder on that side. And it is the midfielder on that side, Sam Bowen, who, well, puts his long shots to use there and actually scores a decent goal for us. Rightio, Pidaloo tries to clear it, but only gets as far as Bitter. Bowen is really keen to prove that my criticism is unwarranted. Charlie Caton, quite a tame shot from him there. Scouting-wise, I've actually got my scouting properly sorted now. The club have allowed another scout, so I'm looking heavily for under-23s, and I'm also looking in Brazil and Argentina for, those cheaper youngsters that you can bring over here. I'm going to make the most of this no Brexit thing. Chima has long throws, and he pumps it in, but only as far as Arai. As far as their goalkeeper, rather. He was looking for Arai, but that's what 16 long throws gives you, boys and girls. You get that every now and then. Rightio, Pidaloo. Van Roy brings it down his chest, finds Chima. Chima with a cross. This time he finds Arai, and it's a bullet-like header from Nicholas Arai, but it flies over the top of the crossbar and goes out for a goal kick for Eupen. Quite surprised to see Eupen down this day on the ladder. We've got a live league table here. We can have a live league table here. Sure, I don't need to see my formation here. League table. As you can see here, Club Bruges are starting to dig themselves out of the hole that they found themselves in at the start of the season. And like regular programming has been resumed, I think, with us and recently promoted fellows down the bottom half of the table there, with some of the poorer clubs and the better clubs starting to stretch their legs and pull away from us. Really quite happy with this first half, boys. Really quite happy. They are capable of better, but there's been a bit of a whisper in the dressing room about poor atmosphere. So I've loaded up on those. Got Bowen here with a free kick. All right, but only as far as their keeper. I've loaded up on the team bonding and the community engagement training sessions to try and stabilise things a bit there with dressing room morale. Now, what am I going to do here? Am I going to bring Ruben Logs on, or am I going to go... I think I'm going to play the diamond, to be fair. We're going to just make a swap here. That can go there. He can go there. Deep line playmaker on support for you, please. Ricardo can go there with a Rye. Rye can come off for Martz. And then Ricardo in here. Caton across. And that is how we're going to run. Good stuff. Let's get out there, boys. Let's give him a bit of a fist pumping there, Jerome Martz. He's new to the club. He's probably not used to the regular fistings you get around here yet. Confirm the sub. And we're straight back into a highlight because I'm a nong. Van Roy finds Caton. Caton's looked dangerous all season, but really struggled to finish. He does a lot of that. He gets into the spot and he hits this really, really piss-weak little side foot at the keeper. And I just want him to belt the ball. I just want him to belt the ball at the keeper and use his quality finishing that he has to better effect than he probably has for this season. I really saw in the last episode that he bounced him off the bar. He was lucky that Arai was there at that stage to help him out. But look at this. The midfield dominance here is amazing, and it's just made so much room for Deleuze there. Pidaloo in. Caton on the back stick. It's a goal. We're going to go to the VAR, are we? No, we're not. Caton at the back stick. Lovely stuff here. And Seraing are rampant here so far. It seems to be a good tactical change here. We've completely overloaded the central midfield here. Dragged their fullbacks out of position. And Deleuze back to Pidaloo. Plenty of room. Caton unmarked on the back stick. Easy goals. Easy game, easy goals, guys. Easy game, easy goals. Right, we're going to make another substitution here. I think now we're 2 up. We're just going to make an experience substitution here, I think. I was going to bring Chariot on, but I'm not. Actually, I might. I'm going to bring Chariot on. Not Chariot on. I'm going to bring Vermeulen on. But I'm going to put him where I was going to put Chariot there. I'm going to give Vermeulen that chance to play as that attacking midfielder. I'm actually going to play him as an advanced playmaker, though. Oh, yes, I know I've got 2 playmakers, but they're on different lines. I just don't want him shooting the ball. He's only got shooting a 5. Do we have any more subs that we want to make here? Not really, I don't think. We'll keep that last one for an injury up our sleeves here. And we'll get the fisting out again. And so he's a regular player. He's used to the fistings. So 20 minutes to go here. 2-0 up against I'm not going to call him. Oh, shit, here we go. Coffee. We could do with the coffee, actually. But it is there's a bit of a weak attack there from Coffee. He must be a decaf. And Piccone gathers the ball there from the somewhat insipid shot from Eupen there. I think we're playing a very demoralised team here. Van Rooy's in here. But he can't beat their keeper. And he was off anyway. Doesn't matter. Moot point when he's offside. Right, Martin. Deleuze cuts it out. Deleuze's been really good. Seriously thought about dropping Deleuze for this game. My ass man is a big fan of Kaimani Van Gonta, as am I. But Deleuze is the one in form at the moment. And as much as I want to get Van Gonta that regular first-team football and get him that cap, because, a couple of international caps. Oh, that's wide of the goal. A couple of international caps will put his transfer value up significantly and might give me the chance to move him on for a bit of coin towards the end of the season. Or even better, I'm still looking at perhaps either Lorgs or ideally Gouger moving on to just free up a bit of wage budget so I can bring in probably a quality central defender or, like I said last episode, a quality right back maybe. Or left back rather. Having said that, the new boy Orcs is doing really well there, as you saw. He's not really a boy; he's in his 30s, and that's just poor. That is poor from Santos and Maricic there, and that's the sort of stuff that got Maricic dropped last season. And this is why we're playing a anchor man. Oh, I've got him on. Bet you I've got him on deep line playmaker, and I forgot to make him an anchor. Did I forget to make him an anchor? We're going to have a quick look here because that's concerning. Concerning. Yep, forgot. Anchor, please. Defend. My God, Wally, you are a numbskull sometimes. Rightio. Much better. Much better. So we've shown all this attacking flair against these guys, and we'll bring Ruben Logs on for the last one. We've shown all this attacking flair against these guys, and we've been on a balanced mentality the whole time. So I think I've kind of cracked the code with this tactic. The 3 up front tends to work very well. Oh, we've given the ball away. Why say good things about your team, Wally? You know better than that. You know better. Sandu now looks to punish us. To Delphus. Delphus again. Now, he's got a bit of room down the flank here. New boy's out of position. He's well covered, though, by his centre-back. And, we've thrown it away. Did I go defensive too early? I don't think I did. I just think we've played really badly. And that's just a couple of mistakes have led to goals there. Oh, boys, don't do this. Come on. Boys. Oh, that is disappointing, lads. That is disappointing. I think I've gone a bit keen here on bringing Ricardo off. Dearie me. I mean, Santos played all right. Akas played all right. Deleuze played well. Yeah. Mistakes. But look at that XG. Look at that XG. I mean, a lot of it was that goal, but we should have scored more goals than that. We should have scored more. I am going to point the finger and say it was disappointing, guys. You need to make more of your chances, lads. Charlie Caton, looking at you there, Sunshine. Looking at you. No, we didn't deserve that result, but it is what it is, and we've given Eupen their first point. How embarrassment. When are we going to come back to here? Let's have a look at the schedule. Right, now I'm thinking we're going to probably play through perhaps, probably another 3. I mean, Zulte Waregem are in our relegation wheelhouse there, but so are Lommel. So I think we might go through to Lommel and we'll catch Zulte Waregem on the flip side afterwards, and we'll come back to you just before the mid-season break. Well, the boys let us down at the end there, and Perhaps I let them down with a couple of my match instructions there, some early substitutions, but we'll fight back bigger and better later in the season. Pretty confident of staying up now. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Let me know what you think about the new shorter format. Looking out and bringing content probably Monday through to Friday, 5 days a week. My name's Waylon. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.